And hello fellow tankers, Space Bandit here with another episode of World of Tanks. Yeah, and today I bring you guys Tier 7 German heavy tank Tiger 1. If you guys never played Tiger 1, the gun on that thing is just incredible, really. The rate of fire on it, like shot every 5.5 seconds or something of that nature. I can't remember the exact reload, but it's somewhere within that range. And once you mount the top gun on it, the penetration is pretty good for Tier 7. It's got 203 millimeters of penetration, guys. Really fantastic. And then when you throw in the premium round, it becomes 237. So this tank is quite good in even Tier 9 matches. I mean, it holds its own. The one thing you have to be aware of is that it does not have much armor. The armor on this is not very good. The whole armor is only 100 millimeter at the front. The same goes for turret armor. It doesn't matter whether you shoot this tank in a turret or whether you shoot it in the hull. It will likely penetrate with any guns that have penetration value over 100. If you angle this tank a bit, it can bounce some shots, but don't count on it, guys. Don't count on it. So the game I'm showing you today is the game on Lakeville. It is not extremely high damage game, guys, but it is really cool finish at the end. So I decided to show it to you. And it becomes 1v1 finish, me versus a tier 8. So hold your horses until the end of this game, and then you can tell me whether you liked it or not. But I thought it was fairly exciting. So what I've done on this map initially at the beginning was I went up the lake road because it presents early shots across the map. But in this case, our light tank spotted only one tank, and I was very unsuccessful in my sniping abilities. But because no shots were presenting myself, I had the choice to make. If you look at our west side, no tanks went into the choking corridor over there. So we can assume that we're basically gonna lose that side, that opposition tanks are gonna steamroll through there and get advantageous position. So what I decided to do is not go there. I decided to go into town, city fighting. But I didn't take long enough route away from the lake not to get spotted. And I got lit in a very bad spot, guys. If you get lit in this spot, you usually get shredded. But I got so lucky here. Luckily, the enemy team wasn't focusing me, was focusing the tank destroyer on top of the hill. Now, that light tank that was on Lake Road had a very good view range, but I wasn't expecting him to be seeing that far. So luck was on my side, because if I would have gotten caught out in the open like this and tracked, I would definitely be dead. So here come the premium rounds, guys. I don't want to take any chances. I already see from the way the team's set up that it's going to be a close battle. So I really don't want to bounce shots at this point in time. And believe me, I will bounce even with premium rounds, you'll see. So this Minuteman has overextended a bit too far. And I was hoping he could hold a little because he was facing Tiger 2. So I was worried he was going to get taken out. But he did manage his own. So that's great. There's still Pershing I see over here. So we're gonna try to get closer, see if we can engage the Pershing, chew some health off of him. But in the meantime, I realized and I've noticed that KV-85 was approaching straight up. So I decided to change my attention to him, but derp. That's right, guys. This gun can do that too sometimes, unfortunately. So derp to the ground. Here I'm engaging the Pershing again, but I'm keeping an eye on the KV-85 because I don't want to take any damage yet at this point, and he can definitely hurt me depending on what size of gun he has. If he has a big gun, he will hurt me. So I'm taking my opportunity here while he's hiding to actually charge on this side of the church. This will allow me to engage these tanks on this side, yet not worry about KV-85. So I'm basically, by doing this, I'm taking KV-85 out of the battle. So he basically cannot engage with us. He cannot use his gun, and we have basically 2 or 3 guns versus this Tiger 131 here. Although I am worried about him coming behind me, but I see LTTB here defending this side, so we're good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to push this Tiger 131. And watch this, guys. Premium rounds? Boop. What can I say? You fire premium at tier 7, which you should penetrate. They still bounce. Premium rounds still bounce. Flat on front of Tiger 131 with 237 millimeters of penetration. It just draws a critical. Don't we love these critical guys? I'm definitely loving them. They're great. So we take 131 out of the game. Now we turn around to face the KV-87, but he cannot get his gun down, so boom, we take him out and we clean up the town pretty good. So now, first thing I wanted to do is get off and get into hiding, because if the opposing team has tanks on the lake road, there are shots through from lake road through town onto this location here. So you gotta be aware of that. If you spot it and you're in here in this location, you will likely get shot from the lake road. So keep that in mind, guys. So at this point, I'm actually hovering around here. I'm not sure what to do. I see our Lycan is engaging the artillery. If he can take artillery out of the game, that would be great. By the way, Lycan had fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic. If it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't be able to even come to the position where we can actually challenge to win this game. So he did fantastic work. And I'm basically defending this corner now and trying to see if anybody's coming. But I see my guys capping, so I was thinking to myself, maybe that's not such a bad idea. We can cap and potentially drop the opposition out and, you know, and maybe catch them coming one by one. That's the idea. I know there's still VK in play, VK 101, a lot of armor. So that's the only tank I'm really concerned about. Well, that and a Borsig. Borsig I'm also concerned about. So if Tiger 1, and I know Tiger 1 is pretty fast, if he can get here quick, and there he is, he's right there, we can potentially take him out of the game. But I'm still waiting. I'm wanting to see if my light tank will engage him. Once my light tank engages him, I'm gonna make my move. So wait for it. I can see Lycan coming in, engaging him, so that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna get out from behind the cover, and we're gonna try to finish him off and get him off the board. Clutch shot, take him out. And watch this, guys. In a few seconds, you'll see it coming. Wait for it. There. Did you see that shell? Just whistling right by me? It was the Borsig. Right from the lake road, like I suspected. So now we have VK 101 rolling in. Lycan again is doing fantastic job distracting it. And because it's being distracted, I'm going to try to look for the shot over here. Here. Nope. I find a cupola shot and then I pull it off. Side of this thing is so troll that sometimes you hit it and it bounces. I found it so many times, so I wanted to make sure I found a good shot, and I made sure I aimed at the cupola, and that gave me 100% pen. So here we basically, he focuses on our light tank, goes after our light tank, so we take him out. But do you guys realize now our light tank is gone? What happened to our light tank? The VK took him out. So basically when I was trying to line up the shot on the VK, he took care of the Lycan. And that's too bad. So now basically it's just 1v1. So now I'm thinking to myself, what should I do here? How should I approach this? First of all, I don't know what gun Borsig has. If it has 12.8 centimeter gun, it can do 490 damage on average. So I'm probably worst case 2-shot to him. But if he has the troll gun, the 15 centimeter gun, that has 750 damage, but quite long reload. Now at this point in time, I didn't know the specs of the troll gun, of the 15 centimeter. Now I know it, I checked it after the game. So basically, during the match, I thought that his reload would be about 11 seconds, maybe 12 seconds. But his actual reload was 20 seconds, and I wasn't aware of that. So keep that in mind. But basically, if he does have a troll gun, he will take me in 2 shots, 100%. If he has the 12.8 centimeter gun, he would have to high roll twice to take me out in 2 shots. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to find an advantageous defensive position. Now remember, I have no armor. Borsig, doesn't matter what gun it uses, 12.8 or 15 centimeters, doesn't matter where it shoots me, it will pen me. Unless I can create an angle at which he'll bounce. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Basically, I'm going to try to find a position, which I'm in right now, in between 2 tanks that I can cover my front and my behind. So that way, I will protect myself from the front. If Borsig comes in, he will have hard time hitting me, and maybe by the time he rolls out from behind the wreck, I will be able to put a shot into him. And the same goes for my behind. So if he rolls from behind me, it would be exact same situation. And the idea here is to make the Borsig miss his first shot and then use my rate of fire to kind of finish him off. It doesn't exactly work out the way I planned it, but I'll explain it to you guys later. Now let's skip it a little bit because I will be sitting here for a little bit and it will take time for Borsig to get here. So let's skip this action a few seconds ahead. Okay, so the last few minutes are gonna get hectic, so we're gonna put some hectic music on. So we have the Borsig spotted. He's coming from right behind. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to side scrape. He misses the shot, and basically we're able to put one shell into him. And I'm not sure why we're hiding. We should be attacking. We should be attacking space. What are you doing? Brain fart, guys. So I should have been attacking him right away, using my rate of fire right there to finish him off. But I was a chicken. I didn't go and didn't do it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to come closer to church. And the idea here was to side scrape off of this position. But Borsig, once reloaded, he decided to charge me. So what do? I poke out. I try to shoot him, but I miss because of stupid auto aim, which I shouldn't have been using in this position. He comes around, he puts a huge shell into me, but we quickly pull out. We put a shell into him, and now what we're gonna do is we're not gonna wait for him to reload before us. We're gonna go around him, and we will take him out. Yes, guys, we take the Borsig out. We secure another win. Now let's take a look at the end plates and see what we've done. So we happened to make 545 credits. Woohoo! We destroyed 5 tanks. We managed to put up 2.7k damage. Not excessive damage number, guys. But at the end we clutched this, so yeah, that's so satisfying. We got Laglan's medal awarded to a player who in the course of one battle destroys 4 enemy vehicles within the base circle while they are attempting to capture the base. Well, I didn't know about this medal. Yep, another medal. So yeah, the most satisfying part from this game was the fact that we were able to clutch this at the end. We finished second on our team with 1732 base XP. Lycan had an amazing game, like I mentioned to you earlier. 1950 base XP, so it's safe to say that both of us, including maybe HMH ISU, we carried this game. So yeah, it was a fantastic result, and I thought the game was exciting enough so that I can share it with you guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this replay. I enjoyed commentating it for you guys. Go check out the guys in the description below. They have fantastic channels and they're fantastic players, so you will not be disappointed. Hit that like button if you like what you saw, or dislike button if you didn't like what you've seen. Until next time, happy tanking, Space Bandit checking out.